Hey, Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man, coming at you with Thursday's thoughts. Hopefully you'll join us in creating excitement. Juice, all about loans, mortgages, putting them together and making them close with borrower-paid and lender-paid transactions and the difference between the two of them. I'm going to talk about that today. So, number one, mortgage broker advantages we went over yesterday. One of them was that they could have many different lenders that they connect with. Well, one of the lenders or many of the lenders may or may not allow that mortgage broker to go borrower paid in the beginning of the loan and then do a change of circumstance to go lender paid. Or start the loan lender paid and then later on do a change of circumstance to go borrower paid. Well, ultimately, income, quote unquote, can never go up from what was originally disclosed on a loan. So, if you started a loan borrower paid and charged 2.75 and your lender paid comp at 2.75, in theory, there's nothing wrong with that. Issue lies when it's borrower paid and you charge 2, but your lender paid comp was 2.75 and you go to switch it to lender paid later on in the loan. Can't do that. Can't go up. Can always go down. So, with that being said, to protect the consumer, you have the ability to go borrower paid. Now, borrower paid has lots of advantages. I'm going to go over a little bit of them today. Number one, dealing with the right wholesale lender that gives those flexibility and options to change, just mentioned. Number two, when it's borrower paid, in actuality, these are points. Points are now tax deduction. See your local CPA, okay? It's actually a better structure tax-wise and a benefit to the client, okay? Lender paid, you don't have any points on there. It's not disclosed that way. So, it's actually taking away a tax advantage for your client when you do lender paid. So, borrower paid, again, it's points. Pretty self-explanatory. So, with that being said, borrower paid can be adjusted down throughout the loan to make numbers work. So, say the math is all done, you get the clear to close, but now there's short funds to close $250. What happens all the time with mortgages? So, loan officer can lower their commission, $250, call it a day, and close the loan. Okay? It's one of the advantages. All right? So, with the aspect of how it all works, borrower paid, the credit for the rate cannot touch the compensation. Can only touch and considered a wash, if you will, the actual cost on a loan. So for FHA, for example, this could include the UFMIP. If you chose to unfinance a UFMIP on a borrower-paid loan and you picked the rate that had a big enough credit to cover their closing costs and all of the UFMIP, you could have all costs covered by the actual credit for the rate. The only thing it doesn't cover is the commission to loan officer, the borrower paid amount. So, assuming you had, say, seller's concessions, you can have the seller's concessions cover the compensation. Fairly simple to understand. On a refi, cash out, same situation. You have the credit for the rate, cover all the costs associated with the loan, and then whatever's left over for the comp, for the loan officer, would essentially be rolled into the loan or brought to the table, one or the other. And, of course, it's a tax advantage for the borrower itself. I think there is also some confusion and some insight that I'll share with lender paid and borrower paid and how it works in the all QM calculation. Well, number one, loan officers mortgage companies, pay attention. You're not supposed to do a change of circumstance to actually go borrower paid, lower the comp just to avoid QM. Can't do that. It even said that in the lending laws, ladies and gentlemen. Read them. So, to do a change of circumstance, to go from lender paid to borrower paid, can't technically be labeled, oh, we failed QM, we're going borrower paid. No, it actually has to be something else. But, a couple of examples. More recently, lender paid after all the add-ons, because LLPAs associated with the loan, doesn't matter if it's conventional, FHA, doesn't matter, it's always add-ons, right? Well, after the comp, the lender paid comp, and then after all the add-ons, there was a cost, or there was a very little credit. Well, based on whatever their comp was, that particular loan did not pass QM. However, when looked at as a borrower-paid loan, they were able to give a better credit, a lower rate, which the credit was only covering the cost, because the biggest mistake people make with borrower-paid loans is they don't look at the dollar amount of the cost. They look at a fraction. Oh, it's paying back 2.5. Okay, what is that in dollar amount? Based on the loan amount. And how much in cost do you really have? Okay, that's what you want to be thinking. So, at the end of the day, the costs are covered by the credit, and all that was left over was the 2.75 borrower paid. They passed QM borrower paid. But lender paid, same loan, because of the LLPAs at 2.75 on a lender paid comp, it did not pass. So, and that was at a higher rate. So the borrower got a better deal, a lower rate, because the credit for the rate can't cover more than the cost, right? They were forced to go down in rate. So they gave the client a better rate, kept the comp the same, borrower paid, and it passed QM. Okay, it's all about the math, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about structuring your loan to make the end result, a closing. My name is Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man. Do you have any questions about borrower paid, lender paid, credits for rates, how it all works, whether you're allowed to go borrower paid or lender paid or whatever, feel free to reach out to me. I am here to help you understand it and be able to utilize it to help you close loans. My name is Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice. Hopefully you got some juice out of this a little bit longer today. Make sure you heard my disclaimer too. Today's video had nothing to do with how loan officers are compensated. FYI. All right. Share, direct, like, repeat. As always, so well. Have a great day.